In this video, we're talking about what to do if a man is giving you mixed signals. Now, here's what I want you to know right at the start of the video. As a dating and relationship coach who has been helping ambitious, strong, successful women find and keep amazing love for the last 10 years, I want you to know that a healthy masculine man is never going to give you mixed signals if he likes you. This is just not the way healthy men operate. It would be totally crazy if a healthy masculine man wanted you, liked you, wanted to pursue you, wanted to get into a relationship with you, but then he would give you mixed signals. Healthy men do not take that kind of risk with a woman that they like. Now, on that note, let's dive into the video today and see what are mixed signals in the first place, why men give mixed signals, if that's going on for you, and how you can respond to mixed signals in a high value way. This is dating and relationship coach Sami, Wunder, and for the last 10 years, I've been helping smart, successful women find and keep amazing love with great success and over 1,000 client success stories. Let's talk about what do mixed signals look like. So the first mixed signal that a man can give to a woman he likes or maybe he is dating is when he goes hot and cold on her. So maybe you find that you like this man and whenever you hang out with him on a date, everything feels really good. He's attentive, he's warm, he's affectionate, you guys have a lot of fun. But then when the date is over, you barely hear from him. And this is where you start to feel anxiety. You wonder if he's really interested. You wonder what is going on. And it might be the reason why you feel like you have to step into your masculine energy and start chasing or pursuing because he is not moving towards you in terms of communication. And then after a month has gone by and you've forgotten about him, he suddenly pops up again, asks you out on a date. And again, things feel really good when you meet in person. And this drives you crazy because it feels very mixed. It's so good on the dates and then there is nothing in the middle. And you wonder, is he really interested in me or not? So that's one mixed signal a man can give, which is going hot and cold on you. A second type of mixed signal that a man can give is when he's with you, he's really charismatic and flirtatious. Now, if that is not your own natural personality, it can feel like, is he interested in me? Why is he flirting with me so much? Why is he giving me so many compliments? Whenever I meet that guy, he's always telling me how stunning I look, how beautiful I look, how amazing I am. But then he never asks me out. This is a second type of mixed signal that a man can send. And of course, it can mess with your brain because you wonder, does he or does he not like me? Why isn't he asking me out on a date if he does like me? Why does he flirt so much if he's not going to make a move? And again, some of us might feel like we have to step into our masculine energy around this man because maybe he's interested and just needs a little bit of encouragement. Well, I hope you will not step into your masculine energy and keep watching the video because I'm going to explain to you what is exactly going on in such scenarios. A third type of mixed signal that a man can give a woman is when he is constantly in touch with you, constantly texting with you, constantly on the phone with you, liking all your social media pictures, watching all your stories, but he never takes the next step. This is a mixed signal because your brain wonders, why is this person giving me so much attention, texting with me so much, hitting a like on all my social media, and then not asking me out? This is another type of mixed signal, and it's very frustrating, especially when you have feelings for that person. Now, if you don't care about the man, it doesn't matter. But if you like the man and you would like to see things progress with him, then this kind of a mixed signal can feel really confusing for the woman. Another type of mixed signal that a man can give is when he is literally making promises to you, talking about the future, talking about seeing you in person, talking about taking you out on a date. We should do that someday. We should catch a drink. We should go out. We should meet up. But then again, it never ever happens. So that's another kind of mixed signal that men can give, where they can be very sweet and generous with their words, and they can also talk about the future, but nothing really happens. No action happens. No forward progress happens. And the fifth kind of mixed signal a man can give is sometimes not just in the dating scenarios, but also even in a relationship scenario. Men can give mixed signals where you often feel like you're his girlfriend, he's sexually sleeping with you exclusively. But then whenever it comes to talking about commitment and the future, he gets cold feet, or he gets scared, changing the topic or deflecting. So that's another kind of really sad and confusing mixed signal, because every time it's about the serious topic of your future together, he is not interested, or he's scared by it, or he's deflecting it. And this is a mixed signal, because what you do want and hope is that if you are in an exclusive connection with a man, that it is serious for him and that he's at least thinking about the future with you. But very often when a man is deflecting the topic of the future, or deflecting the topic about any kind of commitment in the future, you know he is giving you a mixed signal. So why do men give mixed signals? Well, men give mixed signals first and foremost if they are not sure about you. So very often what's going to happen is that a man can feel physical attraction for a woman, but maybe he is not sure that he's in a place in his life where he can really give you the kind of commitment and relationship you want. So instinctively, he feels drawn to you. Instinctively, he feels drawn to liking your social media pictures. Instinctively, when you're with him, he treats you well and he's flirty with you because he finds you attractive. But deep down in his subconscious mind, he's not sure. And that not sure could be because he's either not sure that he really wants a real relationship or commitment in his life. Maybe his life is just too busy right now to offer anything serious or real to another woman. Maybe he is already taken, he likes you, but he has a partner at home, but he feels that instinctive pull towards you, and that is why he is liking social media posts, watching all your stories, intrigued by you, finds you attractive, but has a woman at home and knows that asking you out or being very direct with you in terms of his interest is simply out of bounds, is simply not the right thing to do. So very often when men are giving women mixed signals, it's because the men do find the woman attractive, but there's something else going on in the background subconsciously that's stopping the man from being very direct and taking things forward with you. And it could be because he's taken. It could also be because you're taken and he's observing you and he knows that you're married or you're already in a partnership and this is never going to work. So that's why he's giving mixed signals. And I think what's important to understand is that no man who is a healthy man gives mixed signals on purpose. There are some unhealthy men, and I will talk about them in just the next point. But no man who's a healthy man consciously gives mixed signals. It's more like a subconscious process where somebody's instinctively drawn to you, instinctively likes you, instinctively intrigued by you, instinctively attracted to you, but at the same time, for some reason or another, they know that this thing is not going to work out. And so in the moments when you feel his interest, it's more like he's flowing from instinct. But in the moments when his interest is withdrawn, it's because he knows that this is not going anywhere. He's taken, you're taken, or he's not ready for anything serious or committed right now. Now, there are also cases where a man is just not that into you. And the reason why he's nice to you, or what you perceive as taking a mixed signal, is because he's nice to everyone. I remember for one of my clients, she said to me, she was at this party and this guy treated her so well. He brought her all the drinks that evening and he was listening to her and he was being so nice and lovely to her. And then he never asked her out, never took her number. And she came to our session and she said, Sami, I wonder if he likes me, if he's into me or not, because he treated me so well and he was so nice to me, but then he never took any action. And I said to her, look at his personality. Was he treating you different than he was treating the other people in the room? Or was he nice to everyone? And that was a major breakthrough moment for her, because what she realized was that man who was taking care of her that evening was equally nice to the 60-year-old auntie next to her. He was equally nice to the waitress. He was equally nice to his uncle. And so there are some men out there who are charismatic, who are kind people, and they are always flowing in that happy, kind, flirtatious energy regardless of who they're with. And I would say I'm somebody similar. I treat, whether it's my old neighbor or it's my mom or it's my best friend or it's a professional male friend, I will treat everyone the same way with the same amount of respect and kindness. And sometimes when you come across somebody like that, it can be easy to misinterpret their kindness and misinterpret their open personality, because it's not specific to you. But especially if you like that person, you can perceive it romantically. And so sometimes women will say, he's giving me mixed signals, but actually he's not giving any mixed signals. He is just being himself. And you have to figure out if he's that kind of person with everyone or not. Now, in this video, I had also promised you that I would tell you why a man may give you mixed signals, especially when he's a toxic man. Now, this is the kind of man you have to be really careful around, because healthy men don't give mixed signals, as I said at the start of the video. At the same time, there will be some men who are unhealthy men, who are narcissists. And the only reason why they will give you mixed signals is because they want to play with your emotions and they want to string you along. You see, there are a lot of people who are in unhappy marriages, who are in unhappy relationships, and for whatever reason, they are not walking out of those relationships. They don't want to take that responsibility. And so they often go looking for validation from pretty women, from young women, from glamorous women outside of their relationships. Now, such men can often give mixed signals on purpose simply because they want your validation. They want to test, would a woman like you, who is so amazing, give him attention? Would a woman like you fall for him? And so these men, they're not about you at all, even though on the surface they will show that they really care. They like all your posts, treat you so well and so kindly, and then never ask you out, never take you on a date, and never embrace you in front of their wives or their partners. But these kind of men are just doing it for their ego. They're doing it to be validated by women. And these are really dangerous men, because they have no serious intention to ever be in a serious committed relationship, to get married to you, to really give you all the benefits and advantages of being a serious committed partner in their lives. But they will just go in and go out and try to see if they can get some kind of emotional response from you. And the worst thing you can do in such scenarios is to give in and reveal your feelings to such men, because literally that is what they are looking for. That is what they're coming for. They are literally looking to make a woman feel vulnerable about her feelings about him. And once you reveal your feelings to him about him, once you say, I really like you and I don't know how you feel about me, but if you would ask me out, I would love to go out with you, that is when they're out. That is when they get bored, and that is where the challenge is over, because they only come into the game and they go hot and cold and they give you all these mixed signals because they want to get you hooked. So with such kind of man, the high value response is to never ever reveal your feelings, and to just really notice that he is giving you mixed signals. He is going in and out, he's hot and cold, he says all these nice things but never asks you out, but never keeps his promises. He says all these nice things on your phone and on your social media, but he hides you from his friends and never introduces you to them. All you have to do as a high value woman is to observe these signs and not fall for them, and never ever reveal your feelings feelings to such a man. And if you can get rid of such a man from your life, then it's actually good for you. Even though I know how strong that hook is when you feel like there is potential with somebody, but you don't want to let go because you want to keep the dream alive. You want to keep that dopamine hit alive that you get in your brain when you think about that man. But trust me, if somebody is giving you mixed signals, they are not in it for the real thing. And we started the video with this. We're going to finish the video with this. A healthy masculine man who likes you is not going to give you mixed signals. It's honestly so much easier to find a cat that speaks Spanish than to find a healthy masculine man who is going to play hot and cold, or who is going to play games, or who is going to increase his interest then decrease in interest in you when he's attracted to you. My husband was pursuing me so consistently, and all I had to do was stay open, draw my boundaries, and let him come for me. There was no hot and cold, there was no on and off. And this is what I keep telling my clients in Leap into Love all the time, which is my most advanced inner work and dating strategy program for single women who are looking to attract an empowered masculine man. You can check the link out in the video description below. And I tell this to my clients all the time, that if you're serious about attracting a healthy, empowered masculine man, you have to first and foremost understand that there are no mixed signals from healthy masculine men. They are either into you or they're not into you. They are either pursuing you or they're not pursuing you. They are either deciding to come for you or they are deciding to step back. And there is no gray zone there. There is only black or white. There is only yes or no. And so if you want to attract an empowered masculine man, settle down, get married, be adored, be with somebody who really cherishes you, you have to really shift your belief system, and you have to get anchored into the belief that when a healthy, empowered masculine man will like you, you will know. You will not have to wonder. You will not have to ask these questions. You will not have to feel confused about it. And if you would like my help with helping you achieve this outcome, then make sure to book a free consultation call with my team on SamiWunder.com. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know if you have a man in your life who's giving you mixed signals, and are you ready to reject men who give you mixed signals and only go for men who are clearly showing their interest in you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next week, Saturday again at 5 p.m. Berlin time.